like it.
Go next to the bill, I think. That's the bill. The bill. He has a couple seats for Tofik.
Is the corner over there?
Good morning. I am Dr. Esther Saban, the Sidney E. Frank Distinguished Professor of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences and Professor of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. It is my honor to serve as the Grand Marshal at the 165th Commencement Ceremony of New York Medical College. First, a few important announcements for the safety and enjoyment of all. The Fire Marshal has the authority to halt commencement if the aisles are obstructed. Please be advised the aisles must remain clear. Do not approach the stage during the program to take photographs or make videos. We have professional photographers for that purpose. If anyone tries to come down the aisles to take pictures or videos, obstruct the aisles, or engage in activity which violates the rules set forth by the Fire Marshal, the public safety officers will escort them out of the venue. Please do not stand up and block the view of the people sitting behind you. There are both uniformed and plainclothes officers of the public safety team from New York Medical College and Westchester County Police. Please follow their instructions. Let's enjoy today's commencement in safety. Thank you for your cooperation. Please rise and remain standing for our national anthem and invocation. Please remain standing until after the invocation concludes. I ask that you silence your cell phones and electronic devices.
Whose was Christ
Trustees, Mark, members of the Board of Trustees, President Kadish, Chancellor Halperin, deans, officers, and faculty. The graduates are in their place. The 66th New York Medical College Commencement is now in session. Rabbi Moshe Kruta will offer the invocation.
Please join me in a moment of reflection before we begin our formal commencement program. Avinu Shabbat Shamayim, our Heavenly Father, bless all those who assembled here today to rejoice in the commencement exercises of New York Medical College, the School of Medicine class of 2025. Almighty God, Rafecho Lasom Mafila Asos, you are the healer of all flesh, wondrous in your acts. We gather this afternoon as an academic community and as an extended Turo family to celebrate the achievements of these men and women who have accomplished so much. Before you stand the graduates of 2025, who stand at the dawn of their chosen careers to bring healing and comfort to your world. Men and women who have dedicated themselves to the great art and science of medicine and healthcare, a destiny and a noble mission. As we gather as an academic community and as an extended family, we ask that you bless this celebration and smile upon the achievements of those who have worked so diligently and accomplished so much and who have so much more to offer. Watch over our young graduates who go forth to aid and heal others. Bless their efforts, Almighty God, with great success, and keep them safe as they set out as your agents to serve humanity with care and compassion. Grant them the wisdom and the strength to heal the sick, to strengthen the weak, and to uplift those in despair. Give them the fortitude to persevere in difficult times, and the energy and conviction to overcome every obstacle. Dear God, these dedicated students have worked so incredibly hard. They have toiled long and grueling hours. They have endured sleepless nights to master the intricacies, the complexities, the frailty, and the wonder of your most precious creation, humanity. These students have been nurtured, trained, and mentored by distinguished and devoted faculty, not merely in the details of their science, but as Maimonides, a preeminent 13th century rabbinic scholar, physician, and revered communal leader, observer, guiding physicians. They have been imbued with an inspired understanding, a reverence for human life. Dear God, we beseech you to shower your blessings upon the families of these students, the parents, spouses, children, and other dear ones who have been there for support and encouragement, and have forfeited so much to ensure that these students succeed. Today, our hearts are filled with pride and joy as we gaze out upon you the graduates, and grasp the talent, the scholarship, achievement, and promise you each represent. May the Almighty provide you with every blessing, so that each of you can fulfill your own unique potential and destiny. Your parents, siblings, and friends, your faculty and mentors, all of us at Turo and New York Medical College are filled with pride and joy as we grasp the talent and the achievement that you represent. We have great faith that all of you will continue to make a difference. May the Almighty provide you with every blessing so that you can each fulfill your own unique potential and destiny. Amen. Congratulations, Mazel Tov.
Thank you, Rabbi Kruta. You may now be seated. I am pleased to introduce Mr. Joseph Mark, Chair of New York Medical College Board of Trustees.
Honored guests, members of administration, faculty, family, and friends, I am pleased to welcome you. To the graduates of the class of 2025, You have demonstrated a remarkable aptitude that will travel with you on a new journey in the biomedical sciences and medicine. Your academic achievements, dedication, and desire to make the world a better place may bring you to some far-off, wonderful places, but we hope you always remain close in body and spirit to New York Medical College. On behalf of all of us at New York Medical College and Truro University, we wish you all the best for a lifetime of success, health, and happiness. The best way to predict the future of biomedical science and healthcare is to invent it ourselves. I know that many of you will participate in that invention. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. We welcome to the podium now Nicole D'Souza, candidate for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Microbiology and Immunity, who will give the first student address.
Hi, good morning faculty, staff, fellow graduates, and families. I'm Nicole D'Souza, a graduate of the PhD program in Microbiology and Immunology at the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. While for so long, this day may have seemed far, but it has finally arrived. We've all had our own unique and special journeys to get to this moment, and I am deeply honored to have been given the opportunity to share some parts of mine. Writing this speech had given me the chance to reflect on the strong interwoven dynamics of my academic and personal life. The unfailing protagonist of my journey was a pure love for learning. From a young age, my parents had given my brothers and I the utmost freedom to explore ourselves intellectually. This exploration was rooted in books piled to the ceiling, the sounds of the instruments we played, and the unwavering and enthusiastic welcoming of life decisions with love, support, and excitement. Also, it was never lost on me that every milestone of my life was marked by my entire family in the crowd. And with time, the number of people in the crowd grew. Mentors, dear friends, and peers, each significantly contributing to every reached milestone. As I pursued a Bachelor of Science in Biology and then a PhD in Biomedical Science, that support became even more crucial, guiding me through challenges and celebrating each step toward the finish line. The exemplars of intelligence and grace whom I'm surrounded by played a pivotal role in shaping the person that I am proud to be today. Their influence has not only guided me, but it has also ignited my deep passion for science, fueling both my curiosity and drive to make meaningful contributions to the field of biomedical research. We all derive our passion and purpose in unique ways. These two forces are profoundly intertwined. They are shaped by our life experiences, the challenges we face, and the resilience we build, pushing us forward with unwavering conviction and resolve. I believe strength is the driving force behind both passion and purpose, propelling us through challenges and fueling our determination to make a meaningful impact. And we each draw our strength from our own experiences, values, and resilience. Biomedical science is woven so deeply into my life, both personally and professionally. Fortunately, having had my own life changed as a result of successes in both scientific investigation and medical practice is not a unique experience. Countless other lives have been improved and saved through breakthroughs in science and medicine. The culmination of inquisitive, intelligent, and compassionate scientists and physicians alike have revolutionized how we approach and address disease. Professionally, becoming part of and contributing to the field of cancer research has been both an honor and a deeply meaningful privilege. Though my role may have been modest, I believe that even the smallest advances can lead to profound breakthroughs in time and conjuncture. As of 2025, it was reported by the American Association for Cancer Research that the age-adjusted cancer survival rate is substantially increasing each year. We are indebted not only to improved treatment regimens, but also the transformative advances in early detection and screening, all of which have redefined the landscape of medical treatment and patient care. Now, for those of us who have embarked on this journey, we know it has not always been easy. The constant pursuit of answers to questions we didn't even know we had, moments of uncertainty met with perseverance, and momentary failures that we didn't allow to define us, all have led to innovation and discovery. And in the spirit of discovery, I want to take a moment to again recognize that the journey was not one that we traveled alone. Our achievements were and are rooted in collaboration. We have learned that science is not just an individual pursuit, but a collective endeavor. It is one that requires teamwork, diverse perspectives, and the exchange of ideas. I would like to acknowledge two wonderful people who radiate each of these qualities and have shown me every day what it means to be a strong scientific investigator. I would like to thank my two extraordinary mentors, Dr. Jane Leiter and Dr. Rosh Torrey, for their invaluable support and their endless supply of kindness. My time in the lab was filled with challenging research that was accompanied by celebrations of success and words of encouragement during defeat, completely paralleled with endless love and laughter. To which I will forever be grateful for and attribute to the mentorship of Dr. Leiter and Dr. Torrey, as well as the other incredible and extremely talented members of our labs. I am also incredibly grateful to have learned alongside such brilliant, driven, and compassionate peers. Throughout this journey, we have not only grown as individual scientists, but we have also shaped one another through shared experiments, thoughtful debates, troubleshooting sessions, and just overall mutual encouragement. I'm exceptionally proud of the novel and powerful contributions each of you has made to the field of biomedical science, and I would like to take a moment to highlight their spectacular repertoire of discovery. We've learned a great deal from one another, and I believe that collaborative spirit will continue to define us as scientists and as leaders. We have learned about the oncogenic reprogramming of differentiation drivers in thyroid cancer from Dr. Casey Kopek, the role of maternal undernourishment and vitamin B during placental development from Dr. Mia Camilleri, the role of G6PD variants in the development of pulmonary hypertension from Dr. Christina Signoretti, the effects of 20-heat and its receptor GPR75 on the development of cardiometabolic-associated diseases from Dr. Alexandra Wolf, the immune mechanisms for vaccine-mediated control of Pseudomonas aeruginosa infection from Dr. Adia Katsef, the effects and mechanisms of low-intensity focused ultrasound on blood flow in the cerebral cortex from Dr. Yolanda Shen, neuromodulation of mouse auditory cortex using focused ultrasound from Dr. Jacob Heyer, the role of RISC-1 in breast cancer metabolism from Dr. Christina Fultis, the use of a chicken egg model as an alternative testing method for assessing genotoxic potential from Dr. Yax Acker, as well as the role of 12 lipoxygenase in tissue inflammation and dysfunction from Dr. Melanie De Silva. Congratulations to you all. I would like to acknowledge the entire faculty of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, especially in the Department of Pathology, Microbiology, and Immunology. Your collective zeal and genuine compassion for your students have not only inspired us to push the boundaries of science, but have also shown us the importance of collaboration and camaraderie. A very special thank you to my dissertation committee members, Dr. Dana Mordew, Dr. Sheikha Bakshi, Dr. Tatiana Chairs, Dr. Christopher Whitehurst, and Dr. Robert Suriano, for their unwavering support, guidance, and mentorship throughout my entire journey at New York Medical College. Their insight and encouragement have been instrumental in shaping both my academic growth and personal development as a scientist. A very special acknowledgement for Dean Marina Holtz and Assistant Dean Dr. Tatiana Chairs, who both serve as superb examples of strong women and leaders in science. Thank you to the Pathology, Microbiology, and Immunology Administrative Office and the Graduate School Office for your strong support, prompt assistance, and for always keeping our best interests in mind. And lastly, I would like to express my deepest gratitude and love for my family and my dear friends. Thank you for cheering me on and for always caring so deeply for my well-being and success. I would also like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of the School of Medicine and Master of Science programs. Your hard work, perseverance, and dedication have led you to this incredible milestone. And for all of the graduates sitting here today, as you step into the next chapter of your journey, whether in research, clinical practice, or future studies, may you continue to lead with compassion, curiosity, and a commitment to excellence. I'm wishing you all continued success and fulfillment in whatever it is the path that lies ahead. And for most of us sitting here today, this is the end of our formal education, and likely the last time we will wear a cap and gown and walk across the stage. Despite the commencement of formal education, It is just the beginning of a lifetime of learning and the pursuit of knowledge. Thank you again, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Nicole. Please welcome now to the podium David Zuckerman, candidate for the degree, Doctor of Medicine, who will give the second student address.
Good morning to our dear friends, family, deans, professors, mentors, and greetings to the New York Medical College class of 2025. My name is David Zuckerman, and I am deeply honored to share remarks with you today. In most medical lectures, we start with disclosures, so here's mine. My mother made me promise that this speech will be short enough that you will all make your lunch reservations on time. You're welcome. On this special day, and as we look forward to the future, I'd like us to take a moment to look back. Think back to when you first set foot on NYMC's campus. It's difficult to grasp the magical ways in which you would transform into physicians. Consider, for example, your first standardized patient encounters compared to your last one. For some of us, and there's no way I'm about to refer to myself, of course, those first encounters were the ones in which we forgot our own names, mixed up left from right, or, my personal favorite, used a stethoscope as a reflex hammer. For others, these memories have been blissfully blocked out, and if so, I feel your pain. But during this most recent encounter, think about the confidence and pride that surged through your veins as you valiantly marched into the room and helped someone during a moment of medical crisis. This transformation did not happen overnight. There had to be some way you conquered two of the world's most grueling board exams in Step 1 and Step 2. It occurred, in part, through your determination, your brilliance, your dedication to the idea of becoming a healer, and, of course, Anki flashcards. But it also came through the bedrock of your mentors and loved ones, those who supported you through every step and misstep. In this noble profession, it always takes a village. I'd like to take a moment to applaud those in the audience and in our hearts today who made our dreams come true. And for all your efforts, dear loved ones, every medical question you ask us will be answered free of charge. You have taken the skills you learned in the classroom and applied them with patients in hospitals, clinics, and offices, not only in New York, but across the country. You have stood by patients through their highest highs and their lowest lows, advocating for their well-being and ensuring they receive the best care possible. This will serve you well when, surprise, you become somebody's doctor on July 1st. But beyond July 1st, you will continue building on the strong foundation that you have achieved here at New York Medical College. Your research breakthroughs, heroic volunteer efforts, and remarkable leadership will break down barriers and build bridges across medicine. Now, more than ever, the world needs physicians like you. As a New York Medical College graduate, you have been instilled with key qualities like compassion for all, commitment to equity, and a tenacious pursuit of excellence. With that in mind, I leave you, the class of 2025, with 3 goals to consider. 1, always do the right thing by your patients, colleagues, and society. 2, leave the places and communities you serve a little bit better than how you found them. And 3, thank those who came before you as they laid the groundwork for your success and the benefit of humanity. Thank you all, and congratulations to the outstanding New York Medical College class of 2025. Let the celebration begin.
I'd like to invite to the podium Dr. Marina Holtz, Dean of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, who will now present the honorary degree.
Good morning. Will the designated escorts for the honorary degree recipient, Professor Hutchison and Adler, please come up to the podium? Dr. Robert J. Lefkowitz, MD, has shaped our understanding of cellular signaling. As an investigator of the Howard Hughes Medical Institute and the Chancellor's Distinguished Professor of Medicine at Duke University Medical Center, his research has paved the way for transformative advances in pharmacology and medicine. He has inspired generations of medical professionals and researchers. A member of the National Academy of Sciences, National Academy of Medicine, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Lefkowitz has been recognized as the National Medal of Science, the Shaw Prize in Life Science and Medicine, and the Canada Gairdner International Award. In 2012, he shared the Nobel Prize in Chemistry with Brian Kobilka for their discoveries on G protein-coupled receptors, fundamental to the development of modern therapeutics. Would you please place the hood? In recognition of his dedication to advancing biomedical science and inspiring future generations of scientists, clinicians, and healthcare leaders, and upon the recommendation of the President, the Chancellor and CEO, and by the vote of the Board of Trustees of New York Medical College, I bestow on Dr. Robert J. Lefkowitz the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
The commencement speaker will now be introduced by the chair of the Faculty Commencement Committee, Dr. Jan Philipton.
Thank you, Dr. Saban, a Nobel laureate and renowned physician-scientist credited with his transformative research on G protein-coupled receptors, or GPCRs. Robert J. Lefkowitz, MD, is the Chancellor's Distinguished Professor of Medicine, Professor of Biochemistry and Chemistry at Duke University Medical Center, and an investigator of the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. Dr. Lefkowitz began his pioneering research in the late 1960s, at a time when the existence of specific receptors for drugs and hormones was still being debated. He and his team developed novel techniques to label these receptors with radioactive drugs and successfully purified 4 of the adrenergic receptors known to mediate the effects of adrenaline. In 1986, Dr. Lefkowitz revolutionized the understanding of GPCRs, which was and still is pivotal to understand the cellular communication and developing novel therapeutics to many diseases. His innovative research on cell signaling and GPCRs has influenced the development of more than half of all the prescription drugs that target these receptors, including beta blockers, angiotensin receptor blockers, and antihistamines. Many of us are taking one or more of these drugs that were developed as a result of his discoveries. Over the past decade, he's discovered and uncovered novel receptor mechanisms that may lead to new classes of drugs, several of which are in advanced clinical trials. In 2012, Dr. Lefkowitz and Brian Kobilka, MD, a postdoctoral fellow in his laboratory in the 1980s, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their groundbreaking studies on GPCRs. Dr. Lefkowitz is a member of the National Academy of Sciences, National Academy of Medicine, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. He's received numerous awards, including the National Medal of Science, the Shaw Prize in Life Science and Medicine, and the Canada Gerda International Award. Dr. Lefkowitz earned his undergraduate degree and his MD from Columbia University, and he completed his clinical training at Columbia Presbyterian Medical Center and the National Institutes of Health. I am pleased to present our commencement speaker, Dr. Robert J. Lefkowitz.
Chancellor Halpern, Dean Schluter, distinguished faculty, proud families and friends, and most especially members of the graduating class of 2025. Good morning. I would like to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all those who are receiving their MD, PhD, and master's degrees today. I'm honored to have been invited to address you this morning. But please understand that I have absolutely no illusions about my role here. Not too long ago, I read that 10 years after graduation, virtually no one remembers who spoke at their commencement. I know I certainly don't. So at this point, I assume that you're reasonably wondering why I'm up here, and whether I've got anything worthwhile to say to you. Let me hasten to assure you, I'm wondering about these things too. As to why I'm up here, it may have something to do with the fact that I won the Nobel Prize a few years ago. One of the things I have learned as Nobel laureate is that this award apparently entitles me to pontificate on virtually any subject at any time, regardless of whether I know anything about it. Moreover, I've learned that most people will take what I have to say much more seriously than is justified by the content of my remarks. With that caveat, I have indeed been racking my brain, trying to tease out at least a few pearls of wisdom to bestow. Presumably, there should be some elements discernible in my career that might serve as guideposts for you, things worth emulating, or that I might have learned along the way that are worth imparting to you. What, I have repeatedly asked myself, have I learned in the almost 60 years since I sat, much as you do today, at my own medical school graduation from Columbia in 1966, that might be worth talking to you about? I realized, of course, that such life lessons are not something one ordinarily thinks much about, because one is just too busy living them. I'm reminded of something that my favorite philosopher, the former New York Yankee catcher, Yogi Berra, once said, when he was asked what he thought about when he was trying to get a hit in a clutch situation. Think, he replied? How the hell are you going to think and hit at the same time? But I have been thinking about it lately, and what I decided I want to talk to you about is something I don't hear too much about these days: the importance and power of experiencing your life's work as a calling. Now, the dictionary defines a calling as a strong impulse or inclination, a summons to some particular mission, usually one of some social value. But let me amplify on that in terms of my own experience of it. I've been remarkably fortunate to have felt a calling to two careers in medicine. First, as a physician, later, as a scientist. The notion of a calling is often intertwined with important role models. Almost all successful individuals can readily identify several crucial figures that they encountered early in life or early in their careers who modeled a way of doing things that had immediate and compelling appeal. As a youngster, growing up in the Bronx, I had at least 4 heroes or role models: the Yankee slugger, Mickey Mantle, the humorist, Woody Allen, the author of the James Bond novels, Ian Fleming, and my family physician, Dr. Fibish, who actually made house calls. In the end, it was the latter role model that ultimately captured my attention and my fancy. From about the 3rd grade on, I never had any doubt that I was destined to be a physician, just like him. I loved reading books about doctors, especially novels in which an MD played a central, usually heroic, role. Throughout high school and college, I actively looked forward to entering medical school. To me, becoming a member of the medical profession was something very special, perhaps somewhat akin to entering the clergy, in that one was privy to very special knowledge and also bore unique responsibilities. I thoroughly enjoyed my 4 years in medical school as a house officer at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital in New York City, as a cardiology fellow in Massachusetts General Hospital, and as a young professor of medicine at Duke, where I attended the cardiology clinic and, until about 15 years ago, made general medical teaching rounds. These were experiences that I will always treasure. They felt perfectly right for me, an expression of my most deeply felt aspirations and the most natural and productive outlet for my own particular abilities and talents. In other words, I experienced the practice of medicine as a calling. But then along the way, something happened. During the early years of my training, I had never really considered that I might become a scientist. But a 2-year experience at the NIH, in fulfillment of my draft obligation, during the Vietnam War in the late 1960s, began to change all that. After a very slow start, during which I displayed absolutely no talent whatsoever at the bench, I began to show some promise. But it would take another 5 to 7 years before it would become clear to me that my primary mission, the focus of my life's work, would actually lie in the laboratory rather than at the bedside. So how did I ultimately come to realize that perhaps my truest calling was in scientific research? Of course, these are not things one figures out with one's head, but rather with one's heart. For example, I realized that, more and more, my thoughts and daydreams at odd times, such as on the drive home from work, were on my experiments rather than the patients I had seen in the clinic. Let me hasten to add that I am by no means implying that I believe that there is any inherent inconsistency in a career which combines both medical research and practice. Only for me, that wasn't the way. That said, I can tell you that despite my singular focus on fundamental research for many years now, a clinical and physiological perspective informs and guides my research to this day. So why do I think the experience of a calling is so important? And how does one know if one is launched on one's true path? The first point is that I don't believe that for any individual there is necessarily only one possible best choice. As I mentioned, in my own case, I felt a calling to at least 2 careers, and I've known many colleagues who have continuously and successfully reinvented themselves in a variety of roles. Of course, one of the wonderful things about a career in medicine and the other health professions on which all of you now embark is that the journey has so many possible itineraries and so many possible destinations. I would hope that none of you will ever feel hemmed in or confined by choices you have made early on. Sometimes these can last a lifetime, but sometimes another aspect of yourselves may play a more prominent role later on. So try to be open to such evolution. So how do you know if you're responding to a true calling, one that is really right for you? I think that there are various diagnostic tests that you might use. Do you feel a passionate engagement in what you're doing? Does it intensely focus your concentration? Do you experience a sense of timelessness when engaged in your work, such that the hours just seem to fly by? Does your work feel, in a sense, like play sometimes? Hopefully, in the years ahead, you'll be able to answer an emphatic yes to these questions. I think that there are several important elements in this notion of a calling. The first is the simple power of belief in what you are doing and of its importance. This will empower you to achieve perhaps more than you had ever imagined possible. The second is the conviction that you were really meant to do this, and that the work fully engages the best of your own innate talent and abilities. In this context, President John F. Kennedy, in a paraphrase of Aristotle, said the following: "The ancient Greek definition of happiness is the full use of your powers along lines of excellence." Think about that. The full use of your powers along lines of excellence. The same ideal is found in the Hippocratic Oath, which some of you will shortly take. It says, quote, "That into whatsoever home I shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick and the well, to the utmost of my power." A corollary of this is that you are truly following your own path, listening to the stirrings of your own heart, not doing something that you feel someone else wants you to do. And the third, which flows naturally from the other two, is a sense of enthusiasm for and optimism about what you do. These latter elements are quite infectious. If you follow an academic path, as I have, they will assure that you will be an attractive role model for younger colleagues that come to learn from you. If you're a full-time clinician, they will certainly be much appreciated by your patients. If you're able to tap into this notion of a calling, you will be fortunate indeed, for it holds the key to a career characterized by fulfillment, contentment, and a sense of accomplishment. The simple secret is you just have to believe in it. But of course, there's more to life than work, as you all know. Maintaining a sense of balance between a busy and committed medical career on the one hand and family life on the other can provide a real challenge. But such a balance is crucial if you're to lead a full life. My fondest wish for all of you is that in the years ahead, you will feel, as I have throughout my career, that two of your favorite times of the day are when you leave for work in the morning, anticipating the adventures and challenges that lie ahead, and when you return home in the evening, anticipating your time with family and leisure pursuits. Now, as I conclude these remarks, I hope that you will not judge them too harshly, but rather measure them against the yardstick provided by Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who was reputed to have said that there are only 3 important rules for public speaking: be sincere, be brief, and be seated. My heartiest congratulations to you all, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nicholas. I now call on Dr. Marina Holtz, Dean of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, to return to the podium and present her class of 2025.
And this is my favorite part. Candidates for the degrees in the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, please rise. I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree of Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy. Please remain standing as I invite Dr. Alan Caters to the podium for his remarks and to confer the degrees.
Thank you very much, Dr. Holtz. Actually, this will be a couple of minutes, so why doesn't everybody relax and have a seat just for a moment or two? Faculty, administration, friends, family, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2025, congratulations. This is the 166th commencement of New York Medical College and the 14th commencement of the school since joining Troy University. And it's great to be here today. I want to acknowledge our Chancellor, Dr. Edward Halpern, our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Lefkowitz, who was a lot funnier than I'm going to be, as well as the deans of the schools of New York Medical College and health science schools of Troy University, Dr. Holtz, Dr. Myers, Dr. Amler, Dr. Schluter, and Dr. Treppel, as well as the Hooders, Kelly Hutchison and Jerry Nadler, the dean when you started medical school here, or many of you when you started your graduate school of basic biomedical sciences, who's come back to celebrate with us. Welcome, Jerry. And finally, the members of the Board of Trustees who joined us, Chairman Mark, Dr. Howard Baruch, Dr. Alan Rosenthal, and Ron Poe. Welcome, all of you. I'm always proud of our graduates, but I'm particularly proud of the graduates of the class of 2025 for two reasons. First of all, although it sounds like a cliche, you really are the most talented class of New York Medical College that I remember. Our medical students came into the school with better metrics than they ever had in the past and matched incredibly to residencies. Our graduate students either learned biomedical science as well or contributed, as you heard from the speaker, to tremendous advances in science. And you managed to do this in an incredibly difficult time. All of you had some level of your education interrupted by the COVID pandemic. You were influenced by the events of the world, including unrest on many campuses, although not New York Medical College. And you have to deal with a lot of the geopolitical uncertainties surrounding both the world and medicine in the future. To make it here today, you've learned some important things that I want to highlight because I think those are skills which will be extremely important for you in the future. I normally talk about the fact that Troy University is not a faith-based institution, and we don't teach Judaism to medical students. But we do talk about some principles that have underlined the Jewish tradition for millennia, including a commitment to intellectual success, as well as service to community. And I know that you've all incorporated those traits. But this year, there are two other things that, whether you realize it or not, you've learned. And that is an unusual degree of adaptability and resilience. Two traits that seem perhaps contradictory, but in fact mesh together really well for what we need to survive and thrive and serve our community in the years coming. When I was 13 years old, Alvin Toffler's book Future Shock alerted people to the psychological impact of changes in technology. And those changes, I would suspect, have exceeded anything Toffler could have imagined. And the technological advances that affect medical practice or scientific research, and the changes that artificial intelligence will mean for society, as well as for those of us who engage in clinical care and in science, cannot be fully appreciated just yet, but will transform the way we live and the way we work professionally. And you've seen a lot of those changes in your lifetime and learned the skill of adaptability. Those changes, although they come with challenges, have by and large been incredibly positive as the changes Dr. Lefkowitz's work have provided to society in improving health. But some changes will be jarring. Some changes will produce stresses, such as the pandemic and the challenges that I alluded to earlier. And for that, you will need resilience. For that, you will need to be able to stick to the principles you've learned, both in life and at New York Medical College, of balancing your professional and personal success, of dedication to doing good, of dedication to the people who need your work in the future. And so, I'm extraordinarily proud of what you've accomplished up till now, and I'm absolutely convinced, given the quality that we've heard about in your work and the skills that you've needed to get you here, that whatever the world may bring in the future, you'll be ready for it. I'm extraordinarily optimistic
about what you as a class will bring to society at a time when, as has already been said, we really need it. One of the things that we consider unique about both Truro and New York Medical College is the fact that more than most institutions, we're a family. And so I welcome each of you, as a family, stay in touch with us, stay in touch with your deans and professors, and I'm sure you'll stay in touch with your classmates. And we look forward to an incredibly bright future, despite the challenges that lay ahead. Congratulations. So now, if I could ask the graduates of the Graduate School of Basic Biomedical Sciences to stand, please. By the power vested in me, by the Board of Trustees of New York Medical College, and the Board of the State University of New York, I now bestow upon you the master's and doctoral degrees that you have earned, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations that relate to it. Congratulations, graduates. Dr. Holtz will return to the podium to present the candidates.
Ashley Harbison Rosa. Lindsay Goya. Annabelle Mercado. Lilatu Mubarakat Nikiyama. Orolova Durodola Oshinubi. Brian Sanchez Jimenez. Rebecca Lagrudge. Aaron Michael Wilson. Alexis Nicole Berger. Talia Eliza Hamilton. Sarah Hubby. Fabin Thomas Abraham. Yasmin Al-Najjar. Fadan Abrumova. Jamil Raja Patarseh. Jermaine I. Hale. Mohan Kumar Das. Jekyll Emily Gravely. Catherine Harlan. Fatima Maria Lemos Figueroa. Catherine Sambika Liapes. John Yon Min. Belinda Nyantaki. Rachel Obusu Teki. Shayan Solomon Peru Shas. Iman Babar Rashid. Bruce Jacob Rains. Sandus Rahman. Peter Shu. Mariama Sila. Frida Fafa Ami Tay. Dominic Valentino. Denishka Chantal Wiggins. Dr. Christina Luis Faltas. Dr. Nicole Rose de Souza. Dr. Casey D. Kopek. Dr. Mia Cavalieri. Dr. Melanie De Silva. Dr. Christina Marie Signoretti. Dr. Alexandra Rudy Wolf. Dr. Jacob Ryan Hegier. Congratulations, graduates.
I call upon Dr. Neil Sugar, Dean of the School of Medicine, to present his class of 2021.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, please rise. President Haydish, I have the honor of presenting the talented, compassionate, and altogether wonderful candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine. I invite Dr. Haydish to the podium to confer the degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Medicine, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of New York Medical College and the Board of Regents of the State University of New York, I confer upon the class of 2025 the degree of Doctor of Medicine, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations that relate to it. Congratulations, doctors.
Dr. Mawardi Abdul Qadir. Dr. Samuel Abacassis. Dr. Salvatore Anthony Affronti. Dr. Sean Afari. Dr. Shreya Agarwal. Dr. Asewi Aifua. Dr. Michael Arrow. Dr. Oluwataba Akinlea. Dr. Sophia Arbuso. Dr. Phoebe Asante. Dr. Bethlehem Asefa. Dr. Brian Badley. May I have the next footer, please? Dr. Nicholas Barone. Dr. Ben Barris. Dr. Emily Beckett. Dr. Brittany Bieneman. Dr. David Bitterman. Dr. Tony Bonner. Dr. Angelique Boyer. Dr. Paige Rabent. Dr. Matthew Brandenburg. Dr. Caroline Redhauer. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Dr. Moishi Bumash. Dr. Alexis Carr. Dr. Arturo Castillo. May I have the next footer, please? Dr. Rebecca Kindler Chalson. Dr. Sunny Chi. Dr. Ian Cho. Dr. Joshua Cho. Dr. Adib Chaudhry. Dr. Michael Cisneros. Dr. Francesco Ciuffo. Dr. Christine Colasaco. Dr. Jamie Cooper. Dr. Liam Cotter. Dr. Kaibo Kui. Dr. Sonali Dadu. Dr. Ankita Das. Dr. Antonella Descanio. May I have the next footer, please? Dr. Michaela Dixon. Dr. Stephanie Dieg. Dr. Jessica Durilio. Dr. Alyssa Drexler. Dr. Guy Elger. Dr. Amanda Elimian. Dr. Shirley Eng. Dr. Sapir Flank. Dr. Sam Horshani. Dr. Christopher Fredericks. Dr. Harry Fruchtman. Dr. Jason Fu. Dr. Ahmed Gaber. Dr. Richard Gallardo. May I have the next tutor, please? Dr. Caitlin Mary Gaudio. Dr. Judah Gedgerman. Dr. Michaela Glass. Dr. Elizabeth Glickson. Dr. Omar Gabji. Dr. Benjamin Goodfriend. Dr. Gina Grass. We love you too. Dr. Kaylee Greenberg. Dr. Vasiliki Gregory. Dr. Kara Grimes Rickford. Dr. Lauren Gravois. Dr. Jason Gross. Dr. Matan Grunfeld. Dr. Michael Woe. May I have the next photo, please? Dr. Mohammed Hakim. Dr. Gabriel Haruso. Dr. Rebecca Harris. Dr. Alexander Harutunian. Dr. Kathleen Harwood. Dr. Inbar Hassan. Dr. Alexandra Hubbard. Dr. Jacob Heher. Dr. Benjamin Hernreid. Dr. John Herrick. Dr. Meyer Herzog. Dr. Zaria Holcomb. Dr. Rashid Hossein Woodley. Dr. Maksad Idris. Dr. Lindsay Immers. May I have the next Twitter, please? Dr. Aruba Iqbal. Dr. Zahidul Islam. Dr. Daniel Israel. Dr. Josephine Eisenman. Dr. Mohammed Kalish. Dr. Joshua Kang. Dr. Abraham Clark. Dr. Miriam Katz. Dr. Maria Kozlovskaya. Dr. Alina Khan. Dr. Rita Khan. Dr. Michelle Klausner. Dr. Krishna Krishnan. Dr. Sophie Cronin. Dr. Joseph Kusayev. May I have the next hooder? And I'll turn over the podium to Dr. Pamela Ludmer.
Dr. Alexander Lepkowski. Dr. Alexander Ladinsky. Dr. Joshua Lee. Dr. Peter Lencher. Dr. Yisrael Levy. Dr. Joshua Lewis. Dr. Michelle Lee. Dr. Gianni Leung. Dr. Nicole Liddy. Dr. Tammy Liu. Dr. Cassidy Laris. Dr. Alejandra Lopez. Dr. Delina Maldonado McGrath. Dr. Riley Main. Dr. Madeleine McElrath. May I have the next tutor, please? Dr. Jillian Mendoza. Dr. Roy Miller. Dr. Eric Miranda. Dr. Joshua Moise Silverman. Dr. Kieran Morthy. Dr. Brian Morrissey. Dr. Alessandra Moscatello. Dr. Nicholas Moy. Dr. Brian Murillo. Dr. Denora Morota. Dr. Marissa Nash. Dr. Hunter Nash Glickman. Dr. Caleb Narosi. Dr. Odenachi Oguwu. Dr. Fianfolua Boloshuku. Dr. Christopher Ortiz Thompson. Dr. Talia Ostrad. Dr. Dylan Patel. Dr. Parth Patel. Dr. Cindy Peraza. Dr. Kerrigan Perry. Dr. Cara Petrucci. Dr. Danielle Portman. Dr. Connor Pendergast. Dr. Christina Rabadi. Dr. Mohammed Rahman. Dr. Durrani Rao. May I have the next Twitter, please? Dr. Divya Rao. Dr. Daoud Rashid. Dr. Jonathan Rockoff. Dr. Jesus Aaron Rodriguez. Dr. Kirkwinique Roll. Dr. Luis Romero Padilla. Dr. Ilana Yael Rosenthal. Dr. Avery Ross. Dr. Sarah Rubin. Dr. Kira Reinhold. Dr. Alexander Javad Sagovid. Angelika Sarabekian. Shmuel Sashitsky. Dr. Shmuel Sashitsky. Dr. Susanna Sati. Dr. Richard Shin. And may I have the next footer, please? Next footer, please. Dr. Michelle Sikora. Dr. Catherine Solari. Dr. Ravneet Singh. Dr. Leah Sittenfels. Dr. Sujana Sibignano. Dr. Norbert Smith-Halu. Dr. Rosa Soku. Dr. Aris Spirolari. Dr. Rachel Gelberg-Sprunz. Dr. Justin Stein. Dr. Adi Steinhardt. Dr. Rachel Stern. Dr. Adriana Schwinde. Dr. Omar Tarane. May I have the next footer, please? Dr. Christy Teft. Dr. Erica Thomas. Dr. Zachary Thomas. Dr. Connor Trimbulick. Dr. Naz Udin. Dr. Shlomo Unger. Dr. Zachary Valley. Dr. Danielle Vargas. Dr. Matthew Vaughn. Dr. Michael Vasquez. Dr. Mariana Villalobos Ortiz. Dr. Jacob Voss. Dr. Richard Wang. Dr. Madison Weiss. May I have the next Twitter, please? Okay. Dr. Lillian Shea. Dr. Joanna Yao. Dr. Michelle Yu. Dr. Gavin Nguyen. Dr. Stephen Zach. Dr. Emily Zhang. Dr. Ariadne Zias. And Dr. David Zuckerman.
Congratulations, graduates. To the podium for the administration of the Hippocratic Oath to the recipients of the MD degree.
Will the recipients of the Doctor of Medicine degree please rise? Any other physicians in the audience who wish to retake the oath are invited also to rise. You can find this right in the middle of the commencement program. Please repeat each line after me. I do solemnly swear by whatever I hold most sacred that I will be loyal to the profession of medicine and just and generous to its members. that I will lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor, that into whatsoever home I shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick and the well to the utmost of my power, and that I will hold myself aloof from wrong and from corruption and from tempting others to vice. That I will exercise my art solely for the cure of my patients and the prevention of disease, and will give no drugs and perform no operation for a criminal purpose, and far less suggest such a thing. That whatsoever I shall see or hear of the lives of men and women which is not fitting to be spoke, I will keep inviolably secret. These things I do promise, and in proportion as I am faithful to this oath, may happiness and good repute be ever mine, the opposite if I shall be forsworn. Congratulations to you. May all be seated.
It is the custom of this college, relatively unique to the health professions education, to invite a representative of our military to join us every year of commencement. This year, one recipient of the MD degree from the School of Medicine will be commissioned as a medical officer of the Army. We are joined this afternoon by a graduate of the School of Medicine of New York Medical College, U.S. Captain Mil Etienne, MD, MPH, Vice Chancellor, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, and Associate Professor of Neurology and of Medicine. Dr. Etienne founded and directed the Epilepsy EEG and autonomic programs at the Walter Reed National Medical Center from 2009 to 2012. While at Walter Reed, Dr. Etienne was Associate Program Director of the Neurology Resident Program, and he was the Chief Neurophysiological Teaching Faculty for the National Institute of Neurological Diseases and Stroke, NINDS, at the NIH. Captain Etienne currently serves as the Executive Officer for the Navy Reserve USNS Comfort. He has been with us on the faculty of New York Medical College since 2013. Captain Etienne, on behalf of the college, I am pleased to say the podium is yours.
After graduating from New York Medical College, one of our graduates will move on to a career in the armed forces. This year, we have one graduate moving on to serve in the United States Army. It is traditional for officers to recite the oath of office upon commissioning or upon promotion. This oath is the same oath that has been taken by all military officers as they get commissioned or promoted to their next rank. This oath is similar to that taken by public servants, like members of Congress, the U.S. Supreme Court, and the President of the United States, in that they all swear to defend the Constitution of the United States. As he takes this oath, take notice that the oath is not to an individual, but rather to the Constitution of the United States of America. Here at New York Medical College, it has been our custom to have officers take the oath of office at these commencement exercises. At this time, I would like to ask the following graduate to join me on the dais in military uniform. Anaz Udin, Captain, United States Army. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. Captain Udin, attention. Right face, march.
Thank you, Captain Hatim. I invite the Chancellor and CEO, Dr. Edward C. Halperin, to the podium for his remarks and the charge to the graduates.
Commencements, ladies and gentlemen, don't just happen. They require considerable effort to plan and execute. We express our gratitude to the chairs of the commencement organizing committees, to Karen Pirelli-Longo for the dental school, and for today's events to Vilma Bordenaro. Thank you, ladies, for organizing our commencement activities. I want to thank Professor Jan Geliebter, who you met when he introduced our commencement speaker, and the members of the Faculty Commencement Committee. I want to thank the IT team, Michael Cotter, Juan Castro, Michael Frankfurt, Corrine Satenchik, and Jared Schneering for organizing the information technology and microphones and audiovisual that you see in the room. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All of those diplomas in alphabetical order don't magically appear. They appear through the hard work of Registrar Eileen Romero and her staff. Thank you, Ms. Romero. Thank you to Jennifer Reichert and the Office of Communication for the decorations in the County Center today for arranging this lovely morning for us. Thank you. special thank you to the Director of Public Safety, Robert Lancia, and the uniformed and plainclothes officers of the New York Medical College Public Safety Office and the Westchester County Police, who protect us and will protect us at these ceremonies today. Thank you. To the parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins and brothers and sisters and friends and significant others of the graduates, I believe I am safe in asserting that you can understand how commencement keeps people with jobs like mine awake at night. For the last 2 years, many campuses and their commencement exercises have been roiled by disruptions, political demonstrations, and sometimes violence. I believed, however, that there were still some colleges and universities in this country that know how to conduct a civil, dignified academic commencement with respectful speaking and respectful listening, a ceremony which celebrates academic excellence and achievement. Last year and this year, my belief in the existence of such colleges and universities was validated. You have just seen a college and university that still knows what's important in the free yet ordered space. It still knows what's important in the free and yet ordered space of Academos, the place in Plato's garden where the lovers of knowledge dwell. Your family members just graduated from it. Thanks to all of you for proving that at Touro University and New York Medical College, there are American universities who know that we shall stand on principles or we shall not stand at all. Rabbi Krupka, President Kadish, officers of the university, members of the faculty, family and friends, my dear young graduates. This afternoon I will be so bold as to share a closing of commencement thought with you regarding how you might proceed henceforth in life. You will quickly observe that I am going to quote from Anglican and the American counterpart Episcopalian, Baptist, and Hindu authorities. It should surprise no one that an officer of a university under Jewish auspices does so. We are instructed in the Babylonian Talmud and Tractate Berechot that there is a special blessing upon encountering a notable non-Jewish scholar. Blessed are you, God, who grants wisdom to flesh and blood. Let's begin with 2 words which Dr. Lefkowitz used in his remarks. He told you it was a calling for which one should have enthusiasm. A person who thought a great deal about those 2 words was Florence Nightingale, who lived in the 19th century. Her life spanned the Victorian era. She said that in healthcare one had to contrast a calling, the word Dr. Lefkowitz used, with a telling. A telling is a means to an end. A calling is an end in itself. A telling is a way of putting food on the table or a roof over your head, but a calling is a mission. And she said one must have enthusiasm for that, the same word Dr. Lefkowitz used. Florence Nightingale said, think about that word very carefully, enthusiasm. The prefix en means in or within. Theos, theology, the same root. God, enthusiasm to have a godlike feeling within for your calling. It is sound advice. A more recent thinker on this topic, the Right Reverend Marianne Budd, the Episcopal Bishop of Washington, D.C., taught that we are not on our own here on this earth or in our lives. We are not isolated from one another. And there is a force at work in the universe that is ultimately for good, which we can tap into and which can empower us. People of faith give that force very particular names. And people who are not those of faith also recognize that there are ways to describe that sense of empowerment which is bigger than we are and can work through us in ways that astonish us. We can't control it, we can't evoke it on command, but it is real and we can count on it, and it allows us, all of us, to do extraordinary things. When we do it together, then we can move mountains that seemed immovable before. We must trust in that innate human capacity to channel love and goodness and real strength into our own lives and into the world. Perhaps this is what is in part meant in the verse in Deuteronomy where we call for oneness. If you are to tap into your innate human capacity, graduates, you will need to be in touch with what is genuine within yourselves. 45 years ago, the theologian Howard Thurman, who was ordained as a Baptist minister, characterized it this way: there is something in every one of you that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. And if you cannot hear it, you will never find whatever it is for which you are searching. And if you hear it and do not follow it, it was better that you had never been born. You are the only you that has ever lived. Your idiom is the only idiom of its kind in all of existence, and if you cannot hear the sound of the genuine in you, you will all of your lives spend all of your days at the ends of strings that someone else is pulling. There is in you something that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. And sometimes there is so much traffic going on in your mind, so many different kinds of signals, and you are buffeted by these. And in the midst of all this, you have got to find out, who are you? How does the sound of the genuine come through to you? The sound of the genuine is flowing through you. Don't be deceived and thrown off by all of the noises that are part even of your dreams and your ambitions, so that you don't hear the sound of the genuine in you. Because that is the only true guide that you will ever have. And if you don't have that, you don't have a thing. You may be famous, you may be whatever other ideals are, which are part of this generation, but you know you don't have the foggiest notion of who you are, where you are going, or what you want. You must cultivate the discipline of listening to the sound of the genuine in yourselves. This is, graduates, a particularly fraught time to tap into what is genuine in yourselves. I think that what is genuine, and that what I recommend to you, is to employ your life in healthcare and biomedical science to make this a better civilization by meeting a test. Winner of the Nobel and Pulitzer Prizes, the American writer and novelist Pearl Buck wrote, "The test of a civilization is the way it cares for its helpless members." Senator and Vice President Hubert Humphrey, who was educated as a pharmacist, said the ultimate moral test of any government is the way it treats three groups. First, those in the dawn of life, our children. Second, those in the shadow of life, our needy, our sick, our handicapped. And third, those in the twilight of life, our elderly. I have just listed the positive aspects of the test we face in life. Let me remind you, there is a flip side to that test. Non-cooperation with evil is as much a duty as is cooperation with good. We were taught by Mohandas K. Gandhi. Remember, graduates, silence in the face of evil only benefits the persecutor. It never benefits the victim. Open your eyes and recognize what is about and around you. But to do this will require that you foster your skills of mental awareness, to learn how to see, and to not just see, but to observe. In his complicated philosophical treatise, The Guide of the Perplexed, written by around 1185, 1190, Maimonides, who you heard from Rabbi Krupka about, comments on the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 7, part of the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and the eating of the fruit of the tree of knowledge. Remember your Bible? The verse begins, and the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together. Maimonides writes over 900 years ago about Adam. It does not say that the eyes of both of them were open, and they saw that they were naked, because what he saw then was the same as he had seen before. There was no covering of the eyes that was removed, but his state of mind had changed so that he considered bad what he had not considered before. The Hebrew word verb, v'tikach sanah, and were open, always refers to the bestowal of mental awareness, never to a bodily act of seeing. So to be mentally aware, to find what is genuine in yourselves, to move mountains, to meet the test I have placed before you, think and explore. T.S. Eliot wrote in the 4 quartets that we shall not cease from exploration. At the end of all of our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. New York Medical College and Touro University sends you forth confident that you possess the tools necessary to explore. We as an institution, and I as the Chancellor of this institution, wish all of you Godspeed on this life journey of exploration.
Revered members of the clergy, Chair of the Board, Marks, members of the Board, President Kadish, Chancellor Halperin, deans, faculty, distinguished guests, graduates, parents, and friends, the 166th commencement of New York Medical College is concluded. Yes, our arithmetic is not off. We were founded in 1860, but it has been 166 in 165 years. We had a double commencement in 1975. Please remain in your seats until the stage party, faculty, and graduates have completed the recessional. Congratulations and best wishes.